Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect. This time we're going to be thinking about whether to do the Geth activities now or wait a little bit, because we do have the asteroid to deal with. But I think we're going to do that, clear this bit out, and then we'll head to the asteroid later, if we have time. So we're going to head to the Armstrong Nebula for that one. Right, so we zoom out, because this is where we just were, I think. Yes, this was dealing with Cerberus. Now we're going to head to the Armstrong Nebula.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
It's probably going to be us. Any more information?
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
Oh, the husks. It could be worse.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
That too.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts.
And you're the player character.
We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Right. So Gagarin, so he was the first man in space. And it's the Armstrong Nebula, so it's the first man to walk on the moon. Tereshkova, Hong, and Vamshi. My history on the space race is a bit rusty. I can't place really any of these names. Alas. So we'll go to Gagarin, shall we? You have no say in the matter, by the way. I'm going to Gagarin. Because he's the only one I know. It's good a system as any for picking.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
I was there already, and you contact me. Yep, I'm in.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug.
What?
The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So I can't just run in then?
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll see what I can do. Understood. But I'm not going to say you can count on me.
I'll take the biotics down, Admiral. And I'll try to limit the casualties.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Right, I'm gonna zoom out, because... So the Geth are invading and we have rogue biotics. Yeah. Eliminate the Geth outposts. The outposts are located in the Gagarin, Tereshkova, Hong, and Vamshi systems. So basically there's one in each of the systems. Anyway, I thought it would have gone into the planets. Get to the medical base on Chohi, located in the Carcass... What? Oh, I'm glad you're in the area. Located in the Carcass system of the Hades Gamma cluster and eliminate... I wasn't in the area! You idiot man, Mr. Hackett. Admiral Hackett, sorry, sir. Eliminate the biotics while avoiding civilian casualties. Right. So, we are not in the area at all. The Admiral's lying. Lying! Right. Right, so the furthest out one is... anti-rum gone. Why is the anti-rum always gone? Anti-rum gone is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. Anti-Rumgon has been used as a crude anchorage for terminus pirates for many years. Oh dear, you're just doing this deliberately, aren't you? The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface. But always, the pirates return to ground their ship's drive charges, chip out some mortar ice, and trade slaves and stories. Survey. Deposits of cobalt. Sogelrus. Skeldrus is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon, so it's kind of similar to Earth then. I'm not reading the whole thing because I want to get on with this. Rayengri is a small, barren terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonably temperate climate and number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid, dubbed Varts, by the initial Solarian surveyor team, entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around Rayengri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Rayengri. Yes, the planets will rip each other apart, so we don't really want to go... Well, that's where we're going to land, but we'll go to the other planets first. So, Pressha is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Pressha's largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. So he's Lord Lucan, I think. Juntha is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminium with deposits of nickel. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. In the centre of the ruins was a small column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carving said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base of the reverse said, "Monsters from the id." Or was that from the ID? I'd say it's id, and it's like something to do with they were really proud and everything. Because it sounds very much... Scans revealed a wreckage freighter orbiting one of Juntha's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. But that sounds very much along the lines of... I can't remember what the poem's called. Is it Prometheus or something? I might be incorrect there, but it's... no, not Prometheus, it isn't. But it's... I think it's Shelley. And it's like, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Like, and so, I can't remember. I did know it, but they're walking through ruins and they see this. All they see is this pedestal, and on that pedestal these words sat: "My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair." And all it is just this pedestal and ruins. It's all that's left of him. Right, so we're going to land on Rayengri and try and take out these Geth. Right. So we're taking on the Geth, so we'll take Tally, and we want someone else. I'm not sure how much biotic we need, so it's either, I think, Caden for some biotic and focus more on the tech, or go with Garrus and just completely eschew bioticism. I think I'll go with Caden, just so we've got a little bit of bioticness. It's very red. Oh, that's the planetoid, isn't it? That's the rogue planetoid about to crash into us so we all die. That's pretty darn close, isn't it? Let's, you have your helmet on, and then we're all the same. Or I could take it off, but then poor Tally, she'd be all alone in her helmet wearingness. Bit more damage for less accuracy. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Shotgun. Yeah, so we'll give you the katana. Pistol. The Raiku's better than everything in every way, so we'll give you that. And the sniper, though you don't use it, I think the equalizer's better. Less accurate. Accurate. Yeah, we'll give you that one. That's also a very... Yeah, so you got the Mercenary 7, which is better. Yeah, so you can have the Mercenary armor, which now means you're now in red. What superhero do you remind me of? I can't remember, but you remind me of a superhero. And you as you are. No, that's also better. Right. Anyone else got points? No, just Caden. So, maybe medicine, which is a cooldown of first aid. Or we could give you something else. I don't really use first aid enough that the cooldown's an issue. I think we'll just give you Master Throw. I think. Yep.